Okay, you guys, what is up? One Piece episode 528. This episode of One Piece, I'm not gonna lie, I'm liking the Gear second, like, beast mode, like, fuck everyone else shit, because that was cool. Alright, now my apologies for the late review, because I had to do some stuff with my friends, chill, because, we're all going back home soon for, Christmas break. I'm going home on Thursday, so this is gonna be like the last review for the next month and a half here. But that being said, look, here's the thing though, this episode, wow. The part about so we started this episode off and basically Sanji's embracing. He is embracing this whole entire mermaid scene. He's in it. He's loving it. He's digging it. And then we get into Nami, and apparently Nami is basically, there's one scene where she's rinsing out her bikini, and of course, you're not seeing it. Of course, this is a, PG show. We're not, PG-13 show. We're not seeing, any, titties. But so for those of you guys who were, oh my god, please, not happening. But Frankie saves Robin, and now we have two. So basically we see Frankie, Robin, and Nami. We know that we know that Usopp, Chopper, and Luffy and Sanji are together. We see Zoro separately. That means that Brook is also separate somewhere. We have no idea where Brook is yet, but he'll come later on. Zoro got cornered. I'm like, what the? I'm like, oh, do these guys know who they're fucking with? This is Roronoa Zoro. Oh my god, you guys are about to die. So you're like, oh, you Roronoa Zoro? He's like fucking katana, what of it? Cool stuff. But here's the thing, all right? Apparently, the Luffy situation with Sanji, because what happens is that the princes of Fishman Island come down. One of them is named Fukaboshi. Fukaboshi is the main prince. The other two princes, I forgot their name. Fukaboshi, Manboshi, and someone else Boshi. But the princes come down. And what happens? Well, what happens is, it's okay, Sanji is being hidden by the mermaids, everyone's hiding because, the princes are coming down to see if Straw Luffy came by or not. And mainly the reason why they came by was because they want to give Luffy a message from Jinbei, but see, they have no idea. So what happens? Sanji is being hidden by the mermaids, and one of the mermaids decides to grab him and couple his face between her tits. Yes, couple his face between her tits. And he freaks out. He's sniffing, what's the smell? This milky marshmallow smell. I'm like, oh my god, you just come on. You can't say milky in that situation. Gee, you just can't say milky. But what happens is basically he has this epic nosebleed and winds up losing almost all his blood. I'm pretty sure all that blood in that one nosebleed is way more than the human body can actually hold. I'm pretty sure. I'm almost obvious. I'm almost 100% sure. But that being said, huge nosebleed, and Sanji is out. He's done. And of course, the princes, they see this nosebleed, they turn around. Oh shit, you turn. What's going on over here? Oh, Straw Luffy. And then what happens is, okay, because Sanji needs blood and Chopper's begging, and then Haman comes out of nowhere. And he said something very interesting that will be addressed later on in Fishman Island. But what he said is that apparently Fisher Tiger died because of blood loss, and no humans, when Fisher Tiger needed blood, no humans gave him blood. So that's interesting, and they will get more in detail later on this arc. But Fisher Tiger is the hero praised by all of Fishman Island, and he died because he didn't have enough blood. He had a great battle and he was losing blood, and no humans at the time decided to give him blood, because humans were the one who made the law that fishmen and human cannot exchange blood. They made that law. So, it's interesting, it really is. And then, Haman's like, why don't you join our crew? And then here comes the Gear second. Here comes the Gear second play. And this was cool, alright? Haman takes out his fucking fishnet. Luffy's fucking Gear second. the way he does it, it's not the usual, like stance up, fucking like like the old school gear second stance. It's not that. Now it's instant. Now he doesn't need to rev up like pump like multiple times. It's one time and he's gone. So he pumps one time. He's in gear second mode and he blitzes to like one end in order to like distract Haman from like shooting at his friends. Haman turns around, shoots the net at him. Luffy just like dodges, fucking like, I told you I'm not gonna join your crew. 3 jet pistols. But one of the guys blocks. Hyuzo blocks Luffy's attack. So Hyuzo's like, well, wait a second. Did you just block a jet pistol? Oh shit, So, and then the monster creature that, one of the creatures that was actually carrying Haman and his crew, like he charges at Luffy. Luffy's like, fucking sit down and fucking, like he's out. He's just out. So that was cool to see. And then Kami grabs the Fukaboshi's flying fish thing, and they basically go into town so they can find someone who's willing to donate blood to Sanji, because Sanji has negative SRH blood, I believe. So really rare. And that's it. That's the episode. I mean, at the end of the episode, Fukaboshi states that they had a message for Jinbei. They weren't there to actually hurt Straw Hat. They were actually going to give a message from Jinbei, because Luffy wants to go and talk to Jinbei, because Jinbei was the one who actually, led Luffy back into the light when he needed someone to actually guide him. Jinbei was the one. So, But that being said, it was a pretty good episode of One Piece. I like the gear second. That was cool. So I'll see you guys next week for One Piece episode 529. Look in the description below for the preview of episode 529. King of Lightning. Rate, comment, subscribe. Signing off.